Cherish is having a moment. I was going to kill her, but that happened on its own. Hi, this is Cass from Mozzie Cass Plays, and welcome back to the priest generation of my Medieval Legacy Challenge. Look at the beautiful Anaya. She's in her second trimester. You wouldn't know it. Last time she was this huge, it was twins. I am a little bit scared. Now, she was being cheeky when I loaded the file and was in here playing on Mira's typewriter. I wanted to show you guys I've made some modifications to the house because obviously we have a baby on the way, and like I flagged with you guys, I wanted this to be for the children because it makes sense to me, parents, children. And I don't think Mira probably, she likes kids and she's obviously had her midwife training. So it's not that she wanted to get away from the children, but I also think she wanted to be able to focus on her various studies and that kind of thing. And having a room down in the basement actually gets her a little bit more privacy. So the entrance is here. This was all one room. I've divided it to put in a hall. So this is still our storage. And I've added a room here. So she's got her own private bathroom and toilet. Very fancy. It's like her own little apartment, basically. She's got her little study nook where she can do all of her research and stuff. I've put up things like the career reward she got from being a teacher. She's got a little fireplace down here because I figured this would be very cold, especially in winter. This is the same bed she had before. I think this is actually a really homey little nook. I mentioned in the last part thinking about getting a cat because churches should have mice. I did end up adding a mouse hole in here. We haven't got a cat yet. I did play through, I think it was a day off screen. Jacob has work in 4 hours. He should get promoted today. I also have finished his aspiration. He only needed to make, I think it was 2 or 3 more friends at the end of the last part. So I had him do that. He provided some religious counseling to some different Sims. Mira just needs actually 1 more skill, but she's literally about to go to work. And Anaya needs to read to a child for 2 hours for her aspiration. I'm not super focusing on Anaya's. I mean, she probably will get that done. And the twins. Gabriel's almost thinking level 5. I particularly want to get Gabriel to 5s in everything before he ages up. His brother is communication and thinking level 4, but 2s and everything else. So they've got a little bit to go. It's partly because this CC I have keeps thinking. That's why they're both high in thinking. Now the other thing is it's actually Jacob's birthday, but he cannot miss work today for us to finish this gen. He, I think, just needs a couple more promotions, right? Okay, he needs 4 more promotions. I believe this is a 10 level career. That's it. He needs to get promoted. I don't know what it'll be after he gets promoted, but he only works 3 days a week. Now, Mira should be off. I mean, she's unfortunately on track to get promoted today, which is bad. Maybe I should have her skip a day because I don't want her to go above this level of her career. I think if she gets promoted to department head, I'll have to have her quit because it's just not realistic. Okay, she is going to work. Maybe that outfit. No, I'm actually going to have her. I might have her take it easy because that lowers her work performance. I mean, it's not in Mira's nature to take it easy, but I'm trying to get rid of this tick. I don't know where that came from. By the way, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about needs glitches. Anaya does not have a moodlet to tell me she's hungry. I noticed it because of the bright green, fork and knife. But if I'd let this go, she'd be dead within a few hours. This is why I'm so paranoid about their needs at the moment. I've seen some people commenting that it's not a result of mods because I saw someone who said they were having this glitch and they're playing on a console. So maybe it is actually part of the game. I don't know, but I can't rule out that it's a mod. No, Mira got promoted. That sucks. I don't think she could possibly be a department head in medieval times. I'm bending the rules enough already. You're gonna have to quit. I'm so sorry, Mira. Dang it! I mean, I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Yes, you need to quit. I'm sorry. I don't think she quit. I think she was forced out. Wait, what? Is that a fear thing or is that something to do with the mod? It's almost as if someone is controlling his life. Will Father Jacob finally fulfill his dreams? Or will whoever is controlling his life stop his wishes from coming true? A looming anxiety from fear of an unfilled dream. That anxious feeling looms over Father Jacob as he discovers something new about himself, a fear that wasn't there before. If he's afraid of someone controlling his life when he is in the Order of the Watcher, which is a religion about someone controlling your life and how you should, surrender to the will of the Watcher. That's actually, is he having an existential religious crisis? Oh my, well, he's not yet. The fear hasn't kicked in, but oh my goodness. Now, what I had planned to do, I'm just going to have her eat. While she was at work, she got a phone call from her sister who wanted to chat. I said no, because it's a phone, but I'm actually going to invite Penelope over when she eats. He got a promotion! Because this is a custom career, there's nothing in the challenge rules, because the challenge rules actually just said to do, is it Renaissance Sim? The one where you have, it's actually the aspiration Mira is on. The challenge rules said you had to have that, which is the one where you have to reach a certain level in 3 different careers. So there was no career specified. I ditched all of that. That's why he's on a different aspiration and why he's doing this religious career, because it fits better. Obviously, if we had this in the game, I'm sure the rules would have been written that way. So we could do either. Influential religious writer. Don't limit yourself to speaking. Writing is a powerful tool of the faith as well. Use the mighty pen to spread the holy word and craft the type of sermons other preachers will buy out of your hands. Perhaps you will even receive new holy knowledge to put on paper. He's already been writing books. I've been doing that because this career didn't pay very well and this is an expensive church. So I've been doing that for a while. He's getting about $2,000 a day from books. So this kind of ties into that quite well. But renowned preacher, go from local preacher to worldwide religious phenomenon. See, I was imagining this, but this actually ties in really well with the direction he's been going. This is actually a really tough decision because he's still living in the main church of Windenburg. He wanted to be an influential preacher because the previous Father Poe, sucked, basically, and the church was in decline. But then he could be an influential religious writer and still build up the church. I'm going to choose influential religious writer. If you guys feel really strongly in the comments that preacher would be better, I can probably change it with MC Command Center, so let me know. Right, let's see. He has been promoted to a writer of inspirational calendars. Oh, he works 5 days a week now. That is great. I want you to eat because I am making all my Sims eat a lot. We'll invite Olive and Gerard, maybe a few others as well, and they can have a little get together. Now, obviously, Mira has also invited Penelope over. That is secondary. While I'm thinking of it, what could he get for 6,000? Because that's a lot. Oh, what's the one that gets you promoted quicker? Is it entrepreneurial? Yeah, I'm going to take entrepreneurial. Poor Mira. I feel so bad. I think we might have to kind of look into that. I suspect she was performing so well that she attracted attention that didn't approve of the fact she was there. So the people who had organised for her to teach midwifery at the university were overruled by someone more senior. Now, Mira is coming down here to talk to Penelope, I hope. Penelope, where are you? We friends? We are BFFs. Focus the camera. Where are you? Oh, she's already in my house. Jacob, obviously, in the last part, found out that Mira's parents were both evil, and that's kind of the crux of the issue with Olive and Merle getting married. Mira hasn't been told that yet. So we'll see how this plays out. So they're having a good old chat. I don't think Penelope's offended at the fact that Gerard won't let Mel marry Olive. I think she probably kind of enjoys the scandal of it a little bit. So Penelope, in the course of the conversation, has brought up the subject of vampires. And, what does the Watcher believe about vampires? Mira is across what the Watcher believes. She's read a lot of books and stuff, and she's like, obviously living with Jacob, who talks about religion, and his wife, who's also religious. They have a lot of conversations. So she knows vampires are evil, and Penelope's saying it doesn't sound so bad. Being a vampire doesn't sound so bad. Like, you get to be young and beautiful forever. Mira is basically saying, look, vampires, as far as I can tell, are real. They are an apex predator compared to us. So we are food to them. And they're not safe. And for some reason, the interactions I queued have all cancelled. Penelope, I guess, has walked away. Now, the reason I wanted this conversation to happen, it didn't have to happen in the toddler's room, is because when Penelope aged up to a teen, she actually automatically went on one of the vampire aspirations. So I figure she must be particularly interested in that. Now, I'm going to get him. I'm going to form a group because I want to bring the rest of the party goers in here. The Sims who I invited over, Anaya, obviously. Oh, it doesn't look like Olive came. Oh, Olive's probably mad at her father and refused to leave the house. I actually think that checks out as a reason because she wants to marry Merle. She's not been told why she can't. You know, she thinks her dad is just being difficult. She thinks her mum was being difficult. And she's probably gone from trying to understand it to just being mad about it, you know? Can't believe he's going to be an adult. That's wild. Wait, why does he suddenly like cooking? He's blowing out candles. It's like, cakes are awesome. Happy birthday, bud. Nope. There he goes. He's an adult now. Oh my goodness. My baby. Oh, look at him. He looks so posh. That's probably because he's proper, right? Look at that little golf clap he's doing. Oh, you're so tired. Do we have to do anything else? No, not really. I might have him thank these guys for coming and catch up with them and stuff. And as for this situation, I think Penelope's starting to agree with Mira. Mira's like, if you ever hear tell of vampires, stay away from them, they're dangerous. Mira's like, okay. Of course, knowing she's on a vampire aspiration, she probably wouldn't stay away from them. See, they're actually talking about vampires now. Look! The game is on board with what I'm saying. All right, Penelope's decided to take herself home because she was invited separately, so she's not part of the party crowd. She's probably like, yeah, this is a bit awkward. And I've actually queued some dancing as well. I thought that would also help Jacob feel better. Oh, look how much his fun's gone up already. Now, she's due to have her baby tomorrow. What does he need to do for his career? Oh, he's actually already good. He's written pamphlets, and what is his writing skill? I feel like we're going to have to focus on that. He's writing level 10 already. This was definitely the right choice. I'm going to call Tamil, and then I'm going to actually have her, once she's eaten her cake, have a nice relaxing bath and get herself off to bed. I don't know what to do with Mira now. I was kind of hoping she could just stay in the education career. Look at my babies dancing together. They are so adorable. I love them so much. We're across in central Windenburg. This is actually Murch and Cherish's house. Penelope came home from the party, but she, in the night, has had a really powerful dream about vampires. Now, whether that is a vision, whether that is a symptom of her erratic traits, whether there's actually some kind of supernatural intervention going on, she's woken up in the middle of the night. She's completely rested, and she's like, Mira told me they're real. I can't stay here in this tiny little closet of a room anymore in my parents' house. So Penelope is basically sneaking out in the middle of the night. She's taking some coin that she knew her parents had stashed away, and she's using it to hire a carriage. She's effectively running away from home. Now, she is an adult, but she's also a female in medieval times. So for your awareness, she is a free spirit, erratic and outgoing. I figured free spirit and erratic together make her pretty uncontrollable. And she is on the master vampire aspiration. So her dream is to be a vampire. She knows the vampires are in the Forgotten Kingdom. Her goal is to go there and get herself turned. All right, it's the next day, and Jacob actually doesn't have work today, which is cool. He's just sent off a book to Literary Digest, but to like their central church of a sermon that he wrote, and he's practicing his debating. Poor Mira is down here doing some washing. Anaya's actually just taken herself off for a nap. She didn't sleep very well last night. She's very heavily pregnant, and he's in here, like I said, he's practicing sermons for the weekend. I know it's the weekend. I guess he's doing one later, but Cherish has shown up. So he's doing a polite introduction to her. Obviously, he's like, everyone's welcome here. He obviously knows that she's evil because, aside from anything else, Gerard told him, but he can also tell, and also he's observant. There are many reasons that he can tell that she's evil, but I've just had them introduce themselves. I tried to have her talk to him, but he's a celebrity, which is not a thing I remembered, but he's a 2-star celebrity because of his books. So she actually couldn't talk to him. Now, she is furious. She knows her daughter was over here yesterday, and now she's snuck off and robbed the parents in the process. So she's come here and she's accusing him. She's like, what ideas did you put into my daughter's head that she felt that she could rob us? The thing is, the money Penelope took was actually the money that her dad had set aside for her dowry. So it's kind of her money anyway. The only mean interaction I could cue is a mean gift. We're going to assume that this stink was her words. So she's like come in here and accused him of corrupting her daughter. She's not a follower of the Watcher for obvious reasons. Now, how much of her motivation for coming over here is the fact that she kind of does love her daughter? It's not that she doesn't. She's just so incredibly self-centered. She always places herself at the center of everything. And her daughter choosing to, however misguided, follow her own kind of destiny or her own life choice, she'd center herself in that and be like, this is a betrayal of me. It's all about me. She took my money that we'd set aside for her dowry. It was mine. Do you know what I mean? He's getting stuck into her and he's like, we had nothing to do with it. He doesn't know anything about the whole vampire thing. I mean, neither does Cherish. The only one who has any insight into that is Mira because of the questions. But Mira doesn't know. She doesn't know any of this yet. Cherish is having a moment. I was going to kill her, but that happened on its own. True facts. She's had a heart attack. She was so enraged. And he's like, oh my God. Now, this is obviously Mira's mum. She is sad because she's apparently witnessed the death of a loved one despite not being in the room and having no idea it happened. I mean, I think she would be sad at the mother she never really got to know. So he's now feeling very remorseful. There is nothing he can do. He probably doesn't like Grim either. Does Grim count as supernatural? He's like, a bad sim is nearby. I don't actually know. I'm not going to have him plead for her. I think he would, but it's past Cherish's time anyway. Obviously, this is great news for Olive, but also quite traumatic for all concerned, and Penelope is still gone. He's still going to be polite because, you don't spite the Reaper. I mean, we are on the graveyard lot. That is so Jacob. He's so personable that Grim just got a sentiment to him. Grim thinks he's proper and polite and they feel close and he thinks Grim is fun to be around. This is the grave I've set up for her and ultimately for Murch when he dies. He's actually still an adult. Like I said, she was quite a bit older. And because he's a knight, I've already pre-positioned this little horse head thing. That cost the family about 300 simoleons to get all of this set up. I was going to refund them, but then I'm kind of like, well, it's Mira's family anyway. So she would have been potentially partly responsible for funding this. She is sad, but I think, like I said, she's more sad she never really got the chance to know her mother, rather than actually mourning for her mother. And she's probably also incredibly sad that she lost her job. So she had a kind of background level of sadness. And this is just like salt in the wound. So we're going to release her spirit because I don't need ghosts on my lot. And obviously we live on a graveyard. Now, she's in her 3rd trimester. We will stick around to see what she has. And Anaya just went into labour straight away. I literally turned the recording off thinking, I'll play through. She'll probably go into labour sometime during the night. No, now is the time that she's chosen. She's still very dedicated to mopping these puddles though, which, respect. All right, Mira, you're standing by to help Anaya when she's ready. I think she's ready. Stop eating. Come in here to have this baby. I want to see what you're pregnant with. The other crib, if she's pregnant with twins again, the other crib's actually down in the basement. Now, I have picked out a name if it's a girl. If it's a boy, I've also picked out a name. The name for the boy has come from the comments. The name for the girl is very specific to circumstance. I didn't touch on it, but when I was aging up the save after the last part, one of the things I did was the Royals had triplets. And it is a girl. That's great. I'm glad I'm telling you the story for a reason. The Royals had triplets a while ago. They've just become teens. One of them has died in an accident. She was the youngest. She was much beloved by the kingdom. Her name was Princess Coral. Coral, short for Coraline, but because of the character limit on names, she got Coral. But these guys are going to name their daughter after the princess because that would be a great kind of gesture of deference to the crown and respect for the princess who died, and I thought that was a really nice touch. So let's see if it's just one. It is just one, thank God. I did not want twins again. I love my twins, but I didn't need more twins. So yay, she's having a girl. That's amazing. Yay, it finally ended. The simulation lag is over. Right, Anaya. First things first, let's feed the baby. And then we're going to put a onesie on the baby. And I guess we'll go for the red and green because that is the heirloom one. So yay, we've had another baby. Now, I'm not going to have them try for baby again, but I do have a risky woohoo %. So there is a chance I'm not going to stop them. But I am thinking about getting a cat, which would only leave room in the house for one more sim. Until and unless Mira moves out. I know The rules for this gen say lots of babies. From my perspective, 3 is lots. You may feel differently, but like I said, I'm not going to stop them getting pregnant. I'm just going to leave it up to you, the chance gods now. And poor Mira, it's actually her birthday today. Oh no, tomorrow. Tomorrow's her birthday. So in the next part, it will be her birthday. Like I said, I think she deserves a part. She's had a really rough episode this time, and I think maybe some good things could happen to her for a change, instead of losing her job and her mother all in one day. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Oh, God. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.